If this video popped up for you right now, that is your sign. So stop scrolling, do something today, and stop playing the waiting game. And look, that voice in your head saying, I'll start tomorrow, I've been there, you've been there. And that voice is straight lying to you. It's the comfort voice that I don't want to do it right now, or, what if, right? So the ideas of going to the gym or posting videos or starting that idea that you want to do, or that dream you keep telling yourself you'll chase someday, or I'll achieve that. If you never start now or today, it'll turn into next week. So tomorrow's going to turn into next week. And then next week, it's like, oh, I'll just do it next month. And then eventually that month or that day comes around and you have nothing to show for. And day one never shows up perfectly, like everything's aligned. And ironically, you've probably noticed that it happens every time. It's not just going to perfectly imagine and peer in your face and just like, boom, epiphany. Maybe sometimes that happens to people, but ironically, most people just do it regardless of how they feel. And listen, that first step, it always sucks completely. The first gym, the first run, the first video you record, it might be totally cringe. You might be self-conscious. Or that first outreach text to somebody that you want to be with, or a business idea. Your heart might pound like crazy, and that's completely normal. But if you talk and you push through it, by the time day 5 rolls around, you're a completely different person, and you're actually hooked to continuing to do output or that idea that you choose to do. And then by the week 4 or a month later, you're starting at a completely different place where you were a week ago, a month ago, wherever, and you're looking at a different person every time you look in the mirror. And there's that gap between stuck you and the person you want to be. It's literally just one move, nothing more. But that move has to start today or right now. Because if it never happens, it never happens. It's like me holding my hand out and just be like, it's going to happen. Like it doesn't work that way. So keep it dead simple for yourself. Just start one thing that's running for you. Don't start some crazy 5K or 10K or, try to run to the moon. Just go out for 10 minutes. Doing that one thing compounds more than you realize. Or if you want to record the videos, do a business idea, just start. Grab your phone, record, talk to it. Say to yourself that I'm going to do it. Or text that person right now that you'd want to text. Who cares? What's going to happen? Right? You're actually taking initiative. And ironically, the people who take initiative and take action get rewarded more often than the people that never take action. If I'm playing basketball, for instance, and I take a shot, I'm more likely to hit the shot than someone who never shot the ball. That's just how it works. And it's as simple as that. And it doesn't have to be crazy. And to be honest, the more nervous or restless or messy it is, the more authentic you become and the more relatable you are to other people. And no one's going to sit there and just go crazy at you or judge you or, oh, the world's this and that. It's almost like your mind's trying to stop that procrastination. It's trying to stop that action. But don't listen to that. And who cares? Feelings are feelings at the end of the day. Like, feelings are never going to get this done. If I worried about my feelings and how I look, I'm just going to be worried all the time. I'm not going to actually be able to do output, take the initiative, take that action. And here's the truth nobody really tells you about motivation, is that it just doesn't show up at first at all. It shows up after you've done the work. After you work the 2 weeks, you get the paycheck. Boom, I'm motivated to go to work again, to get more money. Or, I'm at the gym. Third time going to the gym, I feel good. I'm not really sore anymore. Get that boost of confidence, the motivation. You want to continue to do it. So motivation always comes after the first rep or the first time. If you do one push-up and you never did push-ups before, it hurts, it's crazy. By the 10th push-up that you've shown to yourself that you can do, you just start feeling crazy. You feel like a beast. You feel like you could attack the world and do what you need. And that's the best feeling to have, is being able to have self-confidence enough to be able to do it and not worry about motivation or what people think. And you start taking what's yours. And there's no big deal, to be honest. The second you start doing these things over and over and over again from action, not from procrastination, your brain gets addicted through action. And when you quit procrastinating, you just get addicted to it completely. You're like, I want to completely do output. So there'll be a switch. The first day is hard, second day is hard, third day is hard, fourth day, fifth day. Eventually, you're going to be like, why didn't I do that today? And that's your motivation talking to you. That's your potential. That's your idea of what you want. So if you just try, you'll get it. Maybe not right now, but you'll get it. So pause with me real quick. I'll be dead serious for this time. If you're not ready to record or post or start the business idea after watching this, and if you're still watching this after I said pause, you're actively choosing to stay where you are instead of just doing that one thing. You're actively choosing to stay in the procrastination, to stay in the water. It's like you want to get on the land and you're in the water. And it's so easy just to, hey man, let me walk over to the, but we just make it rocket science in our heads. It's just, there's no need for it to be that complicated. It's actually not complicated at all. And it's very simple because if I can do it, you can do it. If someone else's did, I can do that. That's positive. That's motivational. It's not good when you're like, oh, I don't like this person because they do that. Like, figure out why to yourself, because you can actually level up, help your mind, figure out a way to start that action today. Because ironically, if you're getting an emotional response from something that you would like to do, that's yourself telling you, I believe I can do that. I want those things. And you should listen to that and you should use it as fuel to be able to achieve what you want to achieve. And every single person that's at the top or the bottom, they've all started from the same place, and that was the first action that they did. They weren't just magically Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. They had to continue over years to be able to become that. And when you hear years, like, oh, my goal is going to take years, it won't. Unless you want to be the very top of the best of the best. It's going to take dedication to the craft. But ironically, just doing that one action allows the gate to be opened. Like, you could be the best basketball player in the world, but you never know you're the best basketball player in the world unless you played basketball and you practiced. It's the same thing with everything, with recording, with business, with this right now. If you just take that first step, that first action, that door opens up. And that's why you should start now. And if you don't, tomorrow morning, you'll be like mad at yourself. You're like, why didn't I do that? And if you did it right now, you'd feel so accomplished. So don't be that person. Start now. And one move changes everything over a period of time. One move every single day for a month is 28 to 31 moves, depending on the month of the year, that you've gotten closer to your goal, that you've changed, that you move forward. And people want to overcomplicate this completely. It's not overcomplicated. You choose what you want to do and you do it. You learn from the people that have done it and you just do it, right? If you're looking at basketball, for instance, I'll bring the analogy back up. When you're practicing and you're learning stuff, somebody's did what you've did and they've mastered it. So you watch that person, such as your coach or, your favorite player, and you try to be like that. You try to learn from them. And ironically, starting at a low level, learning all these things, you'll be able to learn so much more after you continue to push through and get enough velocity within the craft or with whatever you're doing. But quit procrastinating. Take one action today that ripples into the future, that will change or get you closer to where you want to be. And it's as simple as that. So if you want to run for 10 minutes, run for an hour. It doesn't matter. Just doing that first thing. If you want to record a video, just press record, start talking. Not everyone's figured it out. And the people that say they figured it out are either one of ones, they're crazy outliers, or they just know a pattern or they know a system that works and it's repeatable. And once you figure out that same system or action, you can repeat it too. And it works for you just the same way it worked for them. So basketball, you're doing basketball, start out high school, college, NBA. You can't be, 10-bit basketball, if that's a thing. Like high school basketball, you can't just jump to NBA. Just, I'm NBA now because I hit that game winner. Like, it doesn't work that way. And this is for exponential growth. After you've taken the action, after you've taken the first move, this is motivation for you to be able to continue to go and see where you could be. But you should start today. Tomorrow, you'll be thankful for yourself. And you'll wish that you did listen to yourself and start today. Start that, whatever it is, it does not matter. Like, we're only here once, so you might as well be able to choose what you want to do. So that's why you should start now, today, or actually block out a piece of time within your schedule to be able to do that and believe in yourself, have self-confidence in yourself, self-trust in yourself to do those things. And it's not as hard as what you make it to see. The the hardest part is the fear within your mind of the made up fear, right? And it's ironic because that fear is what's going to drive us to our potential. But if you listen to it, it's going to keep you stuck. So do that one thing, record that video, make that business, text that person that you want, and you'll be thankful. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Now you know the truth. Now you know. So there's no need to hold on to that idea, right? That dream life that you want. Never achieve that dream life if you never actually try to achieve it. So try to achieve what you want. Try to achieve your goals. Start now. Start today. Don't wait, because the second that motivation fades or that urgency fades, are you actually going to be able to start or do your thing? And I'm also posting every single day. So you should like, follow, or subscribe to my channel. Comment if this does help you, and just start today. Just start now. There's no other reason. Just start. Do what you're going to do.